So in today's warm-up, we have the estimated populations in some South American and European countries are shown in the tables. Your tables are a little bit easier to see on your paper than they're going to be on that front screen. A asks for which South American country has the smallest estimated population for 2014. So we've got to look at key numbers, right? What's a key number in A? 2014, right? The question itself is asking us to do what?
To find the smallest estimate.
Right. Of what country?
South America.
Okay. And when we see the word estimated, that's a key word. What is that telling us to do? Round. Not necessarily round up or down, right? They're just telling us to estimate. So if we look at the estimated population, they've already done somewhat of the rounding, and we're looking for the smallest estimated population. So smallest is also key in this particular question, right? So if you look at the digits and they're lined up, obviously Brazil is one digit more than the rest of the numbers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So Brazil isn't going to work for us. We jump over to the, what is that? 10 millions, right?
Yes.
So let's see, we've got 4, 4, 3, 6, 8, 6, 4. So what's the smallest?
30.
Very good. Peru at 30 million, right? So it says, which South American country has the smallest estimated population for 2014? We don't even have to round it because it's already an estimated population. Correct? So we're just going to write the digit for, or we're not even going to write the digit. All they're wanting is the country name, right? So A is what? Peru. How about which European country? So now we're looking over here at European countries.
But it's the largest.
Has the largest estimated population for 2014. So what are your key words you need to box in that one?
Largest 2014 and estimated.
Largest estimated. So again, we're only looking at the European countries. And we've got a 6, an 8, a 6, and a 4. Do we need to look any further? No. What is the largest estimated population?
Germany.
Very good. Germany. Okay. C says, which European country has an estimated population closest to Colombia's estimated population? So that first question, notice there's 2 question marks, so there's 2 questions. The first question, what part of that gets underlined?
Compare.
We're on C. First of all, we need to underline European country, right? Then we need to underline Colombia's, because that means we're going to look at the European chart and the Colombian chart, correct? Nope, I'm sorry. We're going to just look at Colombia. So we're right here for C. Okay? So Colombia is 47,527,060. Agreed?
Yes.
Now we need to find which European country has an estimated population closest to that, right? So closest is going to be a boxed word. So we need something close to 47,500,000.
47,171.
Okay, so that country is what?
Closest to Colombia.
The country name is Spain. And number 2 asks, how do you know? So what's a good explanation for how we know that?
Because it has 47 and the other one has, and Colombia has 47.
Okay, so we can say both countries have estimated populations of 47 million, right? Is that a good explanation? Yes, it is. Very quick, very simple, but expresses our knowledge. Agreed? Letter D says, write a comparison statement using symbols less than, greater than, or equal to compare the estimated populations of the 2 countries from question C. So we are looking at Spain and Colombia. Right? It is telling us to write a comparison to compare the estimated populations of 2 countries from question C. We underline that because we don't want to forget where we're getting this information. Okay? And of course, our boxed keywords are comparison and compare. That's the biggest thing that we know we're going to do in this problem. So we need to write both numbers down. We've already got Colombia written down up here, but now we need to transfer it here. And it's 47,527,060. What is Spain again? 47,171,105. Okay? So is Spain's estimated population less than, greater than, or equal to Colombia's? It is less than. How many of you agree with that? If they both start with 47, we've got to look to the next digit to the right, correct? In Spain, we have a 1, and in Colombia, we have a 5. So we're going to use the less than symbol and point to the lower number. How many of you got that right? Show of hands. Excellent. If you didn't get it right, is it simply because you had Colombia first and Spain second, and then you were pointing to Spain? Because that's still right. You just said Colombia is greater than Spain, and that's a comparison as well. And that's a correct comparison. Does everybody understand that? Okay. Last one. Write the names of European countries in order from the country with the smallest estimated population to the country with the greatest estimated population. So we need to underline the write the names of, because they're telling us European countries. So we're not focusing on South American. You understand that? We're focusing on European countries for number E. Okay? They want us to put them in order from smallest to greatest. So we're going to go least to greatest. And I always say, write that down so you don't forget while you're trying to figure them all out. Yesterday we looked at 2 options. We could do a number line or we could stack them. Okay? So to start with a number line, where would it start? What do you think should start our number line? How much? Spain?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 47 million. So I'm just going to start with 47 million. And I need to at least go to what?
61.
No.
201 million.
Nope, that's South American.
82 million.
Okay, well, it's 82.6, right? So I need to at least go to 83 million. You understand that? Because you have to at least get to the end of that last number, right? And 82,678,000, you need at least 83. So I don't want to have to write all of these millions in between, but these are two odd numbers, so it's not like I can jump by 5s or 10s very equally, right? So I'm just going to, rather than draw lines, I'm just going to plot what would come next. What country would come next? So we've got Spain. Then you've got Italy at 61 million. Then France. And then Germany. So on the number line, if we're working from least to greatest, are we going left to right or right to left? Excellent. Left to right. So going this way, we've already got them in order, right? If we were to go the other direction, we would just start here and list them out this way. So to list them in order, it is Spain, because it says write the names of the countries, not the number, the names. I don't know why I just put that E on there. Italy, France, and Germany. Are we correct?